Yo, what's up, guys? Just woke up. Still not fully recovered yet, so didn't want to do this on stream. However, got a pretty nice update or weird update. To be honest, I haven't read it at all. I was just reading a exploded siege or guild chat thingy of saying all kinds of stuff. Let's definitely look at that, how that revolves around and what's actually added into this. So in this case, we have a few changes. Dimensional hole. We have that we can show how much we have. Okay, that's fine. And we have the dimensional, wait, the difficulties? Yeah, the difficulties of Second Awakening. Okay, I will definitely test this on my alt and I will let you know on my alt later. But this I will definitely test like how difficult it is because my alt is kind of on the edge of doing like level 3, level 4, level 5. But if they greatly reduce the difficulty, I guess I should be doing level 5 on all of them pretty easily right now. So I guess that's interesting. Okay, we can do that by like selecting multiple. It's fine, nothing too interesting. This is the interesting thing. So this is actually something that they said in the Reloaded Q&A, where they were talking about like, okay, we're going to set a first skill of a specific unit in their first like rotation. So the first rotation, they will always use that skill. I would love to see this for arena defense as well, maybe even for PvE. But I really do like this because this makes a lot more things viable. Because normally you have your kicklet kind of always derping going S1, S2, that kind of stuff. I'm not really sure. You had your, well, pretty much every stripper using S1, like all of that kind of nonsense that you're like, yo, this doesn't work. Also, I'm not sure if this works all the time, every time right now, or that this is just tournament because the patch literally just hit and people aren't too sure about that. People are still discussing, does it work, does it not work, teams bug, I don't know. But this would be amazing and I really do hope that it would work all the time. But I think, now, if I read it like this, it's Siege Battle Tournament Special Match First Skill Set. So I guess it's only at the tower that has the first skill set. Man, I wish this would be for everything. Because this would just make so much sense rather than all of these derpy defense that also would make like so many more things like viable on defense. You could even start putting Lucians on defense. Legit, you could almost go for like a booster speed lead Lucian and you have them full on perfect AI. That kind of stuff would be amazing, but I guess it only works on the tournament battle and then the special match set thingy, which I would like. Maybe that this is just a test and then they're actually going to implement it in Siege later. I don't know, but let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. Should this be implemented for all towers in Siege at all times? Because personally for me, yes, it should. Because then your units that, like Gianna's never in Siege defense. Why? Because she's shit on AI. Like sure, there's plenty of counters right now as well, so it doesn't really change too much. But a lot of units you don't really want to use on Siege defense because you're like, yeah, no, it derps too much. It derps too much. Everything derps too much. Too many things always derping. So I don't know. Also, apparently the thing is currently bugged. Like people were trying to get this thing to work, but I don't know, like apparently it's full on bugged, it doesn't work anything anyhow, but we'll test that in a second if it does or doesn't work. But let's see how that goes in a second. But that's, man, that would be so interesting if they have all of that, I guess. Or is it just bugged right now? I don't know. People are so inclusive talking to me on this kind of stuff right now. So just give it a try in a second. Let's see how that goes. So yeah, special rules. Okay, wait, none of these rules base leader skill applied. Okay, increase all defense base leader skill not apply. Okay, fine, I guess. Wait, none of these leader skills actually say this thing, the first skill set. I don't know. But let's look at Siege. Let's see at how that looks like. If we go into Siege, we go into Siege defense. We're gonna go into, let's say, this defense. Can we... if we modify this, we can set first skill. So you want to do it that, let's say that this thing moves and then this thing, wait, can you only... You can only select it for one? Why can you not select it for the whole thing though? That's kind of lame. So it's actually only the first skill. You can't say like, you go S3 into your S3 into your whatever. But okay, I guess that's somewhat lame, I guess. Well, you could say, for example, this one has perfect AI. So if you were to fight this one, and you select the skill on this, of course, Clara moves first, but already has perfect AI, so you could perfect AI Nefties on this one. Okay. Wait, can I not change that because of select first skill? Okay, I can't change that because it's already in rebuilding. Let's just book up a whatever defense that would make sense with this. Do I have Gianna ruined in normal? No, absolutely not. It's a shit unit in normal. Let's get in a slightly easier testing. Okay, monkey next to you. Yep, complete. Yes. Yes. And let me double check that we have the skill set. Okay. Well, let's actually put it on Gianna because I know Gianna is like the most derpy unit around. So let's put it there. That's fine. You have some runes, so should be able to give that a test, I guess. Gianna's definitely a very derpy unit, so let's see if Gianna does that all the time or not. So if we hit that, you go for that skill anyway, so it doesn't really change anything. Goes for a critical error, so does seem to work. Let's see one more time. Okay, but you can only choose one, but then you still can go for your Kicklet skill 3. You can still go for other things. Well, that's 2 out of 2. So I guess it seems to work. I'm not sure what these guildies are talking about that it doesn't work. Like, what the hell? Let me write them in a second. It does seem to work. Okay, they told me to try Kicklet because apparently she has the worst AI. I would say Gianna has worst AI, fuck you. But let's go for that. Yes, okay. I still probably have a Kicklet. I have too many Kicklets. Kicklet, skill 3, set skill. Yep, you're gonna use skill 3 all the time. Complete. We're going to double check it. That first skill is on the Kicklet S3. Yep. And we're gonna go for testing. And let's see how this works. Let's see if this one does S3 all the time right now. S3 on the first try. And this one is easy to test because I don't have to do skills in front of it. S3 on the first try. S3 on the first try. Okay, if it goes all the way to 10, it's probably fine. Yep, seems to work. Yeah, this definitely seems to work. It's just that you can't change it from your current state of anything that's currently in use already. But you can, okay, I like the change. Like, for some reason, everyone was kind of like, yeah, does it work, does it not work? But the thing is, it doesn't work if you are already in, if the defense is already in use. Like, if the defense is already in use, you can't do it. That's the simple thing. It does seem to work. Okay, so that is debunked. Everyone's like, it doesn't work. Yeah, the thing is, I can't click on this one right now and then modify it of saying, like, okay, I want to use this skill. That's the only thing you can't do. But that's actually, okay, since it's only one skill, it is nice, but it's also somewhat strange. Because, for example, a Clara becomes very strong right now. Because Clara Nefties, you can always say Clara Nefties, you're always going to do your S2, right? And then you can maybe do a specific unit after that that always works on enemy debuffs. Because you're always going to have that S2, always this one. And then if you put a perfect AI unit on enemy debuffs next to it, the perfect AI unit will always use its full skill, and therefore you can have a full rotation of perfect AI. That part is pretty interesting, and definitely defenses like these, like you really want that Kicklet to start with an S3. You really want to start with that high RNG skill, or same for this defense, I would say. Like, this unit using his first skill, or like the third skill is important, I guess, but Faye using the third skill, that is the real deal. So, definitely this makes Siege meta very different, and I definitely do think that Siege meta needed this, and definitely let me know in the comments what kind of defenses you're thinking about, saying like, yo, this is going to be super gangster right now, because this is seemingly very strong. Same for this one, yeah, you want to use Leona on that skill 3, like if he doesn't start with skill 3, the whole team is pretty much shit instantly. So, wow, this is very strong, and I really like this, and this actually makes the theory crafting for defense also so many more dimensions better, because so many more things are viable, simply because of this. Like, the thing is, I would like to see it if you could say, like, okay, I want you on your second skill, you on your third skill, you on your third skill, but you can only choose one. Let me know in the comments if you would like it that you can choose all 3 of them rather than just one, if you would rather see it than this, but I think this is definitely a good step in the right direction. Yeah, the only thing I'm not sure about is if I do this and I put question mark, it shows up at Siege Battle Tournament. Why is this thing put on the Siege Battle Tournament? Does that still mean it's only working in the Siege Battle Tournament? Or is it working in all Siege Battles? I'm not too sure. I guess we'll find out over time. But wanted to bring this video. I definitely do think that's a really good change. And if it's only in Siege Battle Tournament, I really do hope that it's going to be everywhere. Because it should be everywhere because it's just so much better. Well, in this case, I don't have to apply here. Like, it's still on normal. So I guess it would work everywhere. I don't even know, man. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about this change. I definitely do like it, and I definitely do think it's a step in the right direction. I would also really like it if they put this towards PvE. Like if you're PvE, if you could say that like Illusion always use your S3 when available, like something like that. I don't know. Would be too easy, I guess. But something like that wouldn't be too bad. But also for Arena Defense. Arena Defense, to have your booster or your stripper always do their skill 3. Definitely would be very strong. Also Dark Ivar, those kind of units. Ooh, very strong. So, nice. So, let me know in the comments what you guys think, and see you as always in the next one.